Disclaimer. This episode reflects my personal experiences and observations. I am sharing how certain situations have impacted me emotionally and mentally. This is not in any way accusations towards someone, but just my personal perspective and what I've been through. Hey y'all, it's your girl Michelle. Grab your coffee cups and get cozy. I'm sure today is going to be a short episode, but I just want to check in with you guys because I know the last episode I was a little riled up, but I've calmed down on it now. I've let it go. That just seems like me, something happens to me and it makes me so mad and hurt, and so I'm mad for a while, and usually it'll sit with me and it'll loop in my mind so much, but I haven't really been having that loop as bad. And I think I might have my Lexapro to thank, but I don't know because I have not been taking it consistently. So I don't really know if it's working or not. But I'm not having that loop. So maybe I just truly let it go. But I don't know, guys. It's so stressful. But I've been trying to do better with taking my medicine consistently because it can help with things like this. Because I am I won't call myself obsessive, but that's what it feels like. Because when something happens to me and it truly hurts me or, it just messes me up, I'm looping everything that happened in my mind over and over and over again. What could I have said different? I can't believe they did this. And I'm running a whole scenario in my mind over and over again. And it's exhausting. Sometimes it'll keep me up at night. I'm just thinking, just constantly thinking. And when I went to my doctor, I told her, I want that noise to stop. That's all I want. For the thoughts to stop, because my mind is always constantly running, and that's exhausting. But I've been doing fine. Today is December 27th as I record this. So Christmas just passed. I had a great Christmas, and it was the first Christmas in 2 years that I was actually happy. 2 years. And that doesn't sound like that long, but it feels like such a long time when you're in a toxic relationship like that. And a part of me almost stayed with him just to get through Christmas, because I had a tiny hope in my mind that he would make it a good day, make it about the kids and not argue with me. But then the real me woke up and I was like, girl, that's a lie. He's going to find some reason to make you mad on the day before Christmas. No, 2 days before Christmas and Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. And probably after that. He's going to find something to get mad about. And it's going to be your fault. So on December 10th, like I told y'all, I decided to leave, because I felt like it was in my best interest and my child's, because I'm tired. I'm tired of having such a miserable life. He would call me the miserable person, but I'm like, well, yeah, I'm miserable with you. You're the miserable person, and you're dropping your energy all over me, and I don't like that. So I'm just so glad I'm gone. And it's just refreshing to go throughout my day not walking on eggshells. Oh my gosh, Christmas was so good and I really enjoyed it. All my nieces and my nephews, they spent the night at my mom's house on Christmas Eve. And then on Christmas morning, me and my stepdad woke them up with Christmas music because it was past 8 o'clock and they was not awake. I'm like, hold up. When I was a kid, I was up at 6 p.m. sharp, banging on my parents' door to get them to wake up so we can open up gifts. What is going on with this new generation? I don't know. So me and my stepdad woke them up with some Christmas music. They got up, they opened their gifts. It was so fun. And then I helped my baby. I helped him open his gifts, and he loved everything. Oh my God, it just had me so happy. And I opened up my gifts. I got a laptop and some money. Turn up. So I've been using my laptop to keep writing my book and stuff like that. And I think it's great because I'm trying to start back in school next month, but it might have to be the fall because I owe my school $2,900, something like that. And I'm going to make sure to pay them when I get my taxes, because I ain't got that type of money right now. So when I get my taxes, I'm going to pay off that fee bill. And then I'm going to enroll in classes in the fall. And hopefully I can finish my last 3 classes and graduate. Lord, please. That's all I'm waiting on, because your girl wants to have that degree. Something that man tried to take from me, my knowledge and my degree. He didn't want me to graduate. You can tell. And the craziest thing is, I met him the year I was supposed to graduate. I was supposed to graduate 2 years ago, and I have not graduated yet because of all the bull crap he put me through. So I'm glad that I finally left him and I can focus on my goals that I have for myself, because it was hard to do with somebody that's jealous of you, because he's going to find any way to make you mad, make you not want to go to class, make you not want to go to work, and just, just stay in bed all day. Like, I was so drained. But anyway, so yeah, that's my plan. I want to get back in school. I want to finish my book. I want to take pictures. I do a photo shoot when my book is done. Like, I have a lot of plans for myself next year, and I feel like it's really going to be a great year. But I finally did get my offer letter back from the post office. My screening was good, because I was a little worried, but my screening was good. And I actually start on Monday. Today is Saturday and I start on Monday, but I don't have my social or my dang birth certificate. And I just had my birth certificate like in May. We're in December. I just had it in May because I just got hired for Walmart in May, and I needed all that. So I'm like, there's no way I lost it that fast. But I feel like somebody may have threw it away, because I had my stuff in a folder and I cannot find that folder anywhere. So I feel like he threw it away, because that's the type of stuff he does. So I ordered me another social, but it's not going to be here for maybe like another week. And that's a problem, because I start class on Monday. So I could have went to, but I didn't think about it. I didn't think about going to the clerk's office to get a birth certificate. I could have did that before everything closed for Christmas, but I didn't think about it. I don't know why, but I'm just hoping they take like the printout I have that's showing proof that I did order me a social, and maybe they can give me like another 3 days so I can go get my birth certificate and bring it. And I don't know, y'all. I'm a little stressed about it, but I'm trying to get too stressed, because God blessed me with this job for a reason after I left him. So I'm not going to stress about it. I'm sure it's going to be fine. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got. I just want to let you guys know that I am doing good. I do feel a lot better than I did the other day when all that stuff happened at the courthouse. But I just knew I had to let it go, because a part of me wanted him to pay for all that he did to me. But it seems like that's just not going to happen with this justice system, because he knows the people, and it just seems like things never go the way I want it to. So I was going to do the paperwork to sue him and stuff like that, but I don't have time for that. I really don't. Like, I thought I did, and I was going to get my proof and stuff like that, but I don't have time for it. And that's going to be another thing I probably lose, and I'm going to get mad. But guess what? I ain't finna be mad about. Your girl got her court date in the mail for custody. So, got my court date in the mail for custody. And I'm hoping they attach custody and child support on the same day. Hey, that's what I'm hoping for. So, my court date is on January 27th. And we're going to see how that goes. I'm probably going to hold off on posting until after my court date. I'm thinking about it, but I know some people miss the podcast, so I'm trying to debate on when I'm going to post, but I'm going to see. So that's my main focus right now. Like, I let go of suing him for all these things, because I do have a cop friend, and he told me, since, my name was on the AT&T bill, just because I let him get a device in my name, is still in my name. So I'm still responsible for it. So it's going to be pretty hard to win a case like that whenever it's right there. It's in my name. I owe the money. It's in my collection. It's not his. So, and then the card thing, I thought it was going to be easy to prove and stuff like that, but I don't think it will. So I ain't worried about that. But my focus, custody. So after what his mom and his grandma did to me, just last week, I've been debating on custody because one of my biggest fears is that something happens to my child while he's in their custody and they don't tell me. Because the last time me and him broke up, I called to check on my child and nobody wanted to tell me where he was. Nobody wanted to answer my phone calls and I was so confused. So, I had a protective order out on Geronimo. So they were making it seem like he couldn't have our child either, but he could have. But months later, I find out that Geronimo had my child, not his mama, like they lied and said, because, okay, I'm messing the story up. But basically, I called his mama, Geronimo's mom, and asked her my child was. She said he was asleep, right? And then I called the brother, and the brother said he was asleep. But it was just weird because nobody was answering my phone calls. And when I called the brother, he actually declined my call very, very fast. And then he called me back and said the baby was asleep. But I didn't believe that because I talked to Geronimo's grandma and she said that everybody was awake. Like the mama was awake, my baby was awake, like everybody was just awake. She just talked to them. So I'm like, what the hell is going on? Why is nobody being honest with me? And you can feel that in your chest. So a couple months later, when me and Geronimo got back together, I found out that he had our son, and he brought my son, I'm going to say my son, he brought my son to meet his ex-wife. Why are you doing that? Like, that's weird. To me, at least, because she doesn't like me, so why would she want to meet my child? And then he claims that, well, it's not a claim because I talked to his so-called girlfriend. But he also let my son meet his girlfriend. You were only together with this girl for, 2 weeks, 3 weeks? And you already let her meet my son? And my son was not even a year old yet? Like, what? That's weird to me. That's so weird. So, I know it's not going to work out how it should. But I'm putting in my protective order that he has to be involved with this person for 6 or more months before they can meet our child. And this person is to not be sleeping in the same bed as my child, not to be left with my child alone, anything like that. I put the right of first refusal in my plan. So meaning like if he has nobody to babysit our son, he has to let me know first. And if I can take him, I'll take him back. And, stuff like that. So I've been debating on how I want my plan to go because I could do every other weekend. And I was thinking about making it the weekend he doesn't have his 3-year-old, because even his grandma told me that she likes it better whenever she has them one-on-one, because the 3-year-old gets jealous of my son and starts to take from him and be, rude towards him and stuff like that. And she said that way each child can get the attention they deserve, But I don't know, because I'm thinking in my head, they already have a set custody schedule with the 3-year-old. They get him from Wednesday to Friday, and then the next week is Friday to Sunday. And if I add in my Friday to Sunday, I feel like they're going to, turn my son away because it's already too much going on. And I don't want that. But then again, mama need a break sometimes too. So I don't know, but I don't want to put my son in harm's way. I don't want him to go to somebody and I know that they don't want him. So that's how I'm taking it. So I was thinking about doing a custody plan to where he has to ask me to see our son and just leave it like that, because he works too many hours. Whenever me and him worked together and he started this police job, he was never home with me and his son and my son. He was never home. He always went to work. If he was off, he would go into work anyway and just always leave him with the kids. And that was no. So it was either I was with the kids or his people had the kids if I had to work or something like that. But that's just letting me know that even with this custody schedule, he's still not going to have the kid like my son, because with his son, he gets his mama and them to pick up his son, and he never sees his son the whole custody time. So that's why I'm like, I don't know if I should do the every other weekend, where it's opposite to what the son is on, or if I should do every other weekend but let it match the weekend they have the other boy. Or should I just stay with let him let me know when he wants to see his child when he's off? Or just let the judge decide. Like, I'm so stressed out about that. I don't know. So I'm just leaning towards let the judge decide. But I'm going to let her know all of these things I'm telling y'all. Like, he's never home with the kids. So I don't want my child to be with a third party of his choosing, even though I have right of first refusal, because he's not going to listen to the order. So I don't want my child with some random people that he's not comfortable with and that this man don't even know. So, yeah, I'm debating on that. But I'm going to get my binder together. I'm going to get in touch with a lawyer because I called the one that I met in court, but she was busy. So I'm going to get in touch with somebody on Monday, and hopefully I have enough funds to pay them. And yeah, but that's all I got for you guys. I'm not going to keep blowing y'all head off with all my talking. So I will see you guys next Monday, and I hope you guys have a great week. Bye.